Welcome, everybody. My name is Dr. Brad Guyton, and we have a new Delta Dental of Colorado segment called Smile Power Hero of the Week. And during these unprecedented times, we're inundated with so much news out there that's just oftentimes just overwhelmingly grim. But we wanted to not forget all of the great things that are going on in the dental world. And we're looking for those little glimmers of hope and sunshine out there that'll brighten our days, hopefully. There's so many of you out there, clinicians, making a huge contribution in this tough time and during this crisis. So we wanted to just showcase some dental providers and some of you that are just going above and beyond for your community. So our first Smile Power Hero of the Week is Dr. Ian McLean. He's joined us today.
Thanks for having me.
He's Ian's the practice owner over at Dentists of Brighton. How'd you practice coping, during COVID-19, and what's changed?
It's difficult right now. It is hard. We're providing, emergency care only, which means I've had to put most of my staff on furlough right now. We're keeping out of calls from people who are having severe dental pain or severe swelling. I'm seeing a lot of cellulitis right now. Patients who really are right on the verge of making that transition from dental emergency to true medical emergency. And we're staying there so we can manage those patients before they get swelling that, say, restricts their airway or moves up toward the orbit and could threaten their eyesight. So we want to be available for those patients because we know those things progress quickly. We need to be able to treat them in the moment.
Share with us a story. I mean, what are some of the things you're seeing? What's a story of a typical kind of way you're helping specifically?
Yeah, there are so many of these. Just the last day I was in the office, I had a patient who came in. He's a gentleman in his 70s. He has fairly advanced Parkinson's. It's at the point where it's difficult for him to stand or walk unaided. And he's been in pain since this all really started. He came in, he had an abscess at 11 and at 12. He'd been in pain that had been preventing him from sleeping since our restrictions around COVID began. And he'd been dealing with it so long because he didn't have a dental home. He was not an established patient anywhere. He lives up in the mountains in a fairly remote area, and he just could not find a dental provider to take care of him. He ended up hearing through word of mouth that I was open and available to take care of him. So he and his wife got up early. They made the 3.5-hour drive down through bad weather over some of those mountain passes so he could come in and receive care.
Wow. Yeah. Thanks people from all over the state coming in to see you guys. I know there's a lot of other offices out there that are doing things similar to you, but it's just great to have you guys open just to serve the public like that. What else are you doing to kind of engage in the community, or your team members to engage in the community at this point?
Yeah, I mean, we're communicating closely with our hospitals and our urgent care facilities. We all know they are immensely overburdened right now with the response to COVID-19, and we want to do what we can to help alleviate that burden by managing dental emergencies. If it can be managed in an outpatient setting, we want to help with that. So I've been in communication with the medical directors of hospitals and urgent care facilities in my community. I've provided my information to all the providers there so I can be available for telephone consult around dental emergencies and to see patients that can be seen in an outpatient setting.
Great. And one final question for you. What advice do you have for patients that are really locked down at home right now? What can they be doing to avoid any kind of major problems?
Yeah. Keep brushing and flossing. As always, what you can do at home to take care of your own dental health and oral health is going to be the best thing you can ever do. So keep up with that preventative care. Don't slack on any of that right now. And if you have any concerns at all, if you're having any kind of pain or swelling or something you're just wondering about, go ahead and give your dentist a call. Many of us are available, even if it's just over the phone. So we can talk with you and triage some of that stuff together. If it's something you need to be seen for and it's an emergency, then we'll help you to get care. If it's something that you can manage on your own, we can help you to do that.
Great. Dr. McLean, thanks so much for being on the front lines and really helping people, and for everything that you and your team are doing during this crisis. And we wish you the best of luck and your practice the best of luck as things hopefully come back to a new normal and then hopefully back to normal eventually. So Dr. McLean is our Smile Power Hero of the Week. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Oh, thank you. I mean, there are so many people, especially in hospitals, who are doing so much more, but I just hope to play my part and do the best I can for my patients and my community. So thanks for having me.
Great job. Stay healthy out there.
All right, thanks, you too.